Good day everyone, this is our TCP project, which is a car rental management system. First, let me explain some of our code. First of all, we use the TCP sockets. We created them using the socket system call with the sock stream flag. TCP helps to ensure reliable communication between the client and the server for critical actions like logging in, renting, and returning a car. As you can see here, in the server C file, the socket is bound to port 8080 and placed into listen mode, while in the client C file, the socket is used to connect to the server IP address. So to obtain the server IP address, we need to type ifsconfig in the server side terminal. Next, to allow multiple clients to use the system simultaneously, we have implemented I/O multiplexing. We use the select system call. This allows the server to handle multiple connected clients concurrently without freezing or blocking on a single user. In the server C file, we use fdset to track the client sockets. The select function waits until there is activity, allowing one single server process to manage many users efficiently. Other than that, we have implemented three IPC mechanisms. Semaphores are used to synchronize access to the database files. They prevent race conditions, ensuring that two clients cannot rent the exact same car at the exact same millisecond. After that, we use pipes for real-time logging. The main server writes log message to the pipe, and a separate child process reads from the pipe to save them to a text file. Lastly, message queues are used for auditing rental transactions. After a successful rental, a message containing rental details is sent to the queue. Moreover, we also use process control for system management. Fork is used to create a separate child process. This child acts as a dedicated logger, allowing file writing to run in parallel with the main server. We handled signals using signal for SIGINT. This captures the Control C command, allowing the server to shut down gracefully and clean up the semaphores. Finally, we use EXECLP inside the signal handler. On shutdown, it executes the system command ls-l, verifying the state of the log files before the program exits. Lastly, for file manipulation, we use fopen, fwrite, fread, and fseek to store data in binary .dat files. Instead of C, fwrite is used to initialize the database. In the server C, functions like handle login and handle view cars are using fread to access and update the store records. So now we start the demo for our car rental management system. So for the first time of the startup, we need to type the GCC to compile the source code into an executable binary files. After that, we can initiate the server and client using /file name. By typing /server, we will initiate the car rental server. By typing /client, we will initiate the car rental system. This works for both clients. After logging in, for the first time, users they are required to register a new account, which they are required to enter their username and password. After register a new account, the information will be saved into our database. Next, they are required to log in after registering a new account to enter the car rental menu.
And now I will proceed to show that both of the client have the error handling. So since we already created the new account, which is named Kelvin, so for error handling, so if we already created the new account and we register again, and it will output an error which is username already exists. So since I already created another account in client 2, so and now I will log in the another account for the client 2. So this is the menu of the car rental. So for the first selection, which is the view available cars, so we select the option 1, which allows us to view the available cars, and we have total of 20 car in our car rental. So the users are available to check is it rented or not, so and it is available or not. So moving to the second option, which is the rent car, and the user will needed to enter the car ID that view in option 1 and which one they prefer to rent and just enter the car ID in the second option. So since I already rent the Honda Civic car ID 102 in the client 2, so and the user are also available to rent second car if they want in the second option. So we will output the success car 101 Toyota Camry is rented by me, Skill, which is the client 2 account. So in the client 1, so if you want to rent a car and we type 101 like just now, the client 2 already type rent and it will output failed. Car is already rented by the client 2 account. So if we type the option 1 in client 1, it will show that ID of the car ID 101 and 102 is rented by the client 2. So for the third option, which is the return a car. So if the client want to return a car, they need to select the option 3 to return the car, and they will need to enter the car ID again to return the car. So in client 2, I want to return 101. It will output a success, which is the car 101 is returned. So since the client 1 haven't rented any car, so if I choose the return the car and enter the car ID to return, I enter the 102, which is the car rented by the client 2, and it will output an error. You cannot return this car because it was rented by Q, which is the client 2.
So now I will show about fill my current rental. So I switch to client 2. So as you can see, we already rent the car just now. The rental car will show in the list. It show in your current rental list. Now we switch to client 1. We show type 4. So as you can see, you have not active rental because client 1 don't rent any car. Then we go to client 2. We type 5. View my rental history. As you can see, this is our rental car. It's ongoing and also have the history. Then we also switch to client 1. As you can see, you have no rental history. That means client 1 don't rent any car at history. And the last, we change the password at client 2. We type 6. So first, I type wrong password. For example, I type 4321. So as you can see, the current password is incorrect. It is not fit to my current password. So now I change the password. I type correct password and then enter new password, confirm. Then I log out. Then I log in again. So I log in, type 2, then my username, password. As you can see, we already successful to log in the system.